any way, in which way possible. Be ready for
Absolutely.
it.
Welcome back to the table. Your hosts, Stevie J and
Gentlemen, what's going on?
What's
What's
up? What's
up?
good?
What's up?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Amazing, fantastic.
Oh man, it's been a good Friday.
Freaky
it is
Friday,
right?
bro. Freaky Friday, dude. Let's go.
Let's
Almost
go.
Friday the 13th. Almost
What's
Yeah.
today?
the 17th. I said almost.
Yeah,
Not even.
almost,
Not even
almost.
close. Not even close.
Yeah, almost.
Not even close, man. What'd you guys? What
Almost the whole week.
were you
off.
guys up to today, man? What'd you do today, Luke?
I worked, and then I worked a little bit more. That was probably it. Got home, ate some food, kissed the kids,
Yeah.
and over here now.
Hey, what'd you have for dinner though?
Oh, dude, you really want to know what I had for dinner?
Yeah.
It's some fat boy shit. Check it out. So, I've been wanting pizza, but I don't get pizza because it fucks me up. Too much acid, you know. The older we get,
Okay.
you gotta eat some Tums with your pizza. But so when I got home, so I don't order pizza. Basically, I don't order pizza. But the kids, they're like, Dad, we want pizza. Can you get us pizza? And I was like, damn, that's not a bad idea. And I was like, well, what'd your mom say? And she gave me the whole, the hand up, like, I would do whatever you
Yeah.
want. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Do what you want. Do what you want.
bad, bad. We're getting some
Bad.
Little Caesars. We're getting some Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah, with some crazy
I
bread.
ordered. No. I ordered us. I got because the kids only eat cheese pizza,
Cheese
so I got
pizza.
them
Yep.
an extra most bestest cheese. I got us an extra most bestest pepperoni, and then
AKA
I
hot
got
and
it.
ready.
I got it. Yeah, hot and ready. Right? People don't know that. That's crazy. That blows my mind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we got a thin crust pepperoni with jalapenos. Now I'm not done.
That's why he said some fat boy stuff.
That was an appetizer.
So these past couple of times, my lady's gone to the grocery store. She has failed to get ranch. She keeps telling me, "Oh, dang it, I forgot ranch." I'm like, "Damn, that's a key ingredient in this household." Dude, what is it? They say like Earth was made in 7 days. God made
Six.
Texas on day
Six.
8, and then on 6. He made Texas on day 7, and then ranch on day 8. That's how the story goes.
Oh man.
But we didn't have any, so I was like, you know what? I ordered the pizza. I think it's only right you order some Wingstop ranch. And I guess she was feeling it because she said, okay. And she's like, it's on the way. I also got us some fries. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
Okay. So we had Little Caesars pizza with some Wingstop ranch and fries.
Mm, I
Damn.
missed out on them fries, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
my
Wingstop's
heart's
Ranch.
on the verge of exploding.
Wingstop's Ranch goes hard, bro. They have some of the best ranch out there, hands down.
Absolutely. Dude, I didn't know they're from Dallas.
Wingstop?
Yeah, the original store is down the street from my work in Garland, Texas.
I was gonna say I knew it was originated in Texas. I know exactly where.
I mean, that makes
That is
sense.
insane.
Yeah, because I think Troy Aikman was like one of like on commercials
One
and
of the
stuff.
first spokesmen.
Yeah, spokesman. Yeah. So I guess that makes
That one
sense.
makes sense.
Well, Cisco,
Yeah,
what did you
but-
have for dinner, man? Was yours as good as Lupe's?
It was actually pretty good. The
Oh,
wife made some. Might sound basic, but actually tasted really fire. It was spaghetti with some garlic bread. But no,
Okay,
like once,
keeping it Italian, keeping it
yeah.
Italian.
But once it comes
Yeah.
out, you know it's still hot. You sprinkle some shredded cheese on there, let it melt. Put some crushed
Yep.
salt, crushed red pepper on there.
I'm with you on the crushed red pepper.
Now-
You lost
now
me
what-
on the cheese, but that
What
sounds
kind?
pretty
No,
good.
no,
though.
What?
Yeah,
hold on,
it was
I'm
What,
saying-
bro?
Hey,
what kind,
hold
what
up,
kind
hold
of cheddar
up.
cheese are you using?
I just said it sounded pretty good to me though. You lost me because I
Okay,
never
okay.
had that before, but it sounds pretty good. Like I might have to check that out.
yeah.
What kind of shredded cheese were you using?
We always get like we use Mexican style or Mexican blend on everything.
Yeah, there it
Yeah.
is. I was about to say, Steven, if you do try it, it has to be the Mexican blend.
Yeah,
Well,
You
that's
still
use
all
put
I
that
know.
blend.
Parmesan
Dog.
cheese on it.
Yeah,
You can still
yeah.
put some Parmesan cheese on it, but Mexican blend, shredded cheese, all the way.
Oh, but
You gotta
when it's
make sure
hot,
it
though,
melts,
let
though.
it melt.
It
Yeah,
has
you
to
gotta
be
let
hot
it
so
melt.
it melts.
Yeah, it's really good. Have that crushed red pepper.
I wish I could say mine was as glorious as y'all's, man. But I had Little Caesars last night. I had
Ooh.
Little Caesars last
Ooh.
night, and then
All right, so don't even tell us what you had today. That's fine.
yeah, today was just like some homemade stuff that I cooked. Some smothered pork chops, with some rice and gravy.
That's still good. That's still
and
good.
some
This guy-
broccoli, So yeah,
He's on
Yeah,
something
yeah, he's
slight.
underselling it though. He said
Yeah,
he
he's on
cooked
something
it.
slight.
Yeah, he
nah,
it
man.
was sauteed.
It just wasn't anything special. I mean, I made it myself, so it's special. I made the gravy from scratch, but that's how I
That's all
roll,
I'm
dog.
saying. It was five
That's how-
star. It was 5-star. He
Yeah.
even set it all up for the family.
Dude, I do everything, bro. Like I'll cook it,
I know
I'll
you
bust out all
do.
the plates and serve all the dishes and put it all on the table, and that's how I roll, dude. That's how I roll.
Hell yeah,
Sounded good.
always. That's how it always was at Steve's
Now,
house.
but you do got to get crazy bread when you get Little Caesars, though. I'm just saying with the marinara sauce.
It's just so
Always.
much bread. I'm not a big
Always.
bread guy.
Oh, it's so good. It's just so good. Even though it's so
Dude,
plain.
I was sitting in the drive-through when I ordered the Little Caesars. I was like, yeah, let me get 2 hot and readies and some crazy bread. He's like, all right, cool. Pull up, whatever. Right. I'm sitting at the window and he's like, the guy goes, hey, did you want sauce with your crazy bread? I said, are you serious, bro?
Yeah, are you serious?
I was
Is that even a
is that
question?
even a question?
Yeah.
What the?
Oh,
Can eat
man.
some dry ass bread.
I mean, it's still good without it, but it sets it over the top with the sauce.
Absolutely.
It has to have the
Okay.
sauce for me.
Yeah, it
If
has
I
to
don't,
have
if
the
I don't eat it
sauce.
with the sauce, man, cotton mouth is what it feels like when I'm eating the bread by itself. I might as well be eating Popeye's biscuits, raw dogging them.
Mm.
Dude, it's hilarious seeing those posts online where people are like, they're like those dirty jokes or whatever. And it's like, she said, choke me. So I gave her 2 Popeyes biscuits with nothing to drink.
Oh shoot, that's funny. There's
Hey,
some
they ain't lying though, man.
Dude, bro, you're sitting there fucking just one bite, bro. And your mouth
See
just
my
feels
water?
full.
But the ones I could eat though are the ones from churches.
Dude,
Girl.
with that honey glaze,
Oh man.
bro, that shit's
Man.
max, son.
And then
Don't get me started.
what I typically do sometimes is I dip it in the mashed potatoes with that gravy. So
Or
so
like
I got
red beans
these
and
like a-
rice from Popeyes, and you like dip your fries in it and shit. Like, bro,
Bro, does anyone eat KFC? Because I really don't hear much, but I feel like every now and again I'll go stop and give me some KFC. But I never hear anybody else stopping to
Yeah.
get some KFC.
I rarely get it,
Yeah.
but the wife, man, like if I was to mention it, she has to have that bowl. What's that bowl called that they have? It's
It
got
looks
like-
Yes,
good.
bro.
It looks good.
yeah, it has like chicken and
Bro.
potatoes and corn and
Yeah,
It's like, I mean,
the
it's the straight
cheese
up Munchies
gravy.
bowl. It's like a Munchies bowl.
It looks good. I don't
Bro,
think
we
I've
were
tried it.
doing that before it came out. My
Yeah.
dad was always in and out of
Right.
jail and shit. So he was always like, I'm gonna show you what a spread is. And he'd anywhere we go, he'd be like, I'm gonna make a spread out of this place. And he'd like just started putting chicken and fries and gravy, mashed potatoes, just start mixing it around. He's like, son, try this. It's good.
Hey, that's just how it works, bro.
So I'll go into the
That's how it
same
goes.
place. I'll go into the same place.
Exactly, right? That's funny.
Oh man.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it, boys, because we
Yeah,
have a good
dinner's
one.
over.
Yeah, dinner's over. But ladies and gentlemen, last night at Paycor Stadium, we witnessed the first ever Icy Hot Bowl. Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco, two quarterbacks in their 40s, went toe to toe like it was a throwback heavyweight fight. The tape drops held. The wrinkles didn't matter. And in the end, the Bengals edged the Steelers 33-31 in a thriller, man. Father Time might have been watching, but these two sure as hell weren't listening. So let's go ahead and break it down, man. Like I said, the Bengals won 33-31. Aaron Rodgers finished off the night 23 of 34, 249. 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Joe Flacco finished off 31 for 47, 342, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Man. So, gentlemen, what were your thoughts on that game there?
I think they were both good offensive games, and then obviously the defensive side for the Bengals was good. The Steelers defense sold that game. That's why the Bengals won. Literally, how many targets did Jamar Chase have?
Dude, he got freaking loaded, man.
Was
Let's
it
see here. Jamar
17?
Chase, 23 targets, 16 receptions, 161 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest reception of the night was 18, but he had 95 yards after the catch.
Bro, like literally the whole game, it was always like a not a cross route, but it's always
Like
like
a
he goes
slant?
out, yeah, like a slant, and then he's open every single time,
Dude, he would be wide open. It would be
wide open.
crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, like
But dude, that was to me like that felt like a good classic game, bro. Like, you know, offense going toe to toe against one another, score for score, like, you know, and it wasn't like the defense didn't play. I mean, there was some sacks in there, some interceptions. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, it was a good defensive, you know, visually to the eyes, right? It was a good defensive game. It was a great offensive game. Like those are the types of games that we want to see.
yeah, it was definitely like a good
Yeah.
close game.
I mean, if you really think about it, it all comes down to that one interception that they stole away from DK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I think that was the biggest turning point.
Well, dude, and just
In
the
my
way
eyes,
that
at least.
the way that Rodgers just, you know, he was slinging that football, Flacco was slinging the football, but man, Rodgers walking off the field, having the lead, and him thinking like, I mean, you know it. He had to have known too. He's like, fuck, man, there's too much time on this clock.
Well, I
You
mean,
know?
especially the way the Bengals been playing throughout that point, you know, like Jamar
Yeah.
Chase was getting targeted and catching and getting yards, and you know they were marching down that field. So I mean, I'm sure he still had that, like, I don't say doubt, but like, oh, they still get to get the ball.
Hey, when
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers got the ball back, right? When he marches down that field, bro, the camera cuts in right on him at the perfect time. Dude just taking a big old whiff of the smelling salt. Fucking perk Rodgers, dog. He said, I'm about to sling this motherfucker, bro. And sure as shit, bro. It's like three plays later, the dude's in the end zone. I was like, fuck. That motherfucker needs to just sniff them bitches every play. Just
Every play. But man, that last throw, even though no one caught it, but that last throw was pretty crazy.
dude.
Bro, I want to know the official like yardage on that last throw. It had to have been like 72 yards, 73 yards.
It was for sure 70. I think his foot landed on the 31-yard line when he actually let it go. And it never actually touched the end zone because they batted it out. But
Yeah,
homies were like
he
2
got
feet
hit
in
like
the
3
end
or 4
zone.
yards deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like 2 feet in the end zone, and they had to jump and swat
To
that
knock it
motherfucker
down.
down. So that thing was probably going 75 yards at 40. What is he? 41, 42?
41, I think. 41.
Fuck,
That's
bro.
crazy. But like watching him throughout the game too, like I mean, he's always been good at this throughout his career, but like getting out of the pocket, scrambling and throwing that dime, like the way he puts
Yeah,
that fire behind that ball when he throws it, it's like so effortlessly. I was telling my wife too, I was like, watch, he's so goated. And then sure enough, you see him scrambling out of the pocket, throwing a dot. Like at
Yeah,
40 years old doing that. That's crazy.
dude, he's you can't help but just sit. I mean, him. You think about him. You think about Brady playing in their 40s. Now Flacco playing in his 40s. It's like watch, and then Flacco. You see him on the sidelines, bro. He
Yeah, unfazed.
like that when the field goal gets
bro.
kicked
They
and they
showed.
win
They
the
showed.
game. He's just
Yeah.
sitting there. Like, bro looks like he's ready for bed, bro. He's like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, this game needs to hurry up. I need to get my ass to sleep,
Burrow was
bro.
all cheering. He was just like,
Oh, but
Yeah.
no,
that was a fun game, dude. That was a fun game.
it was a really good game. But I just wanted to bring up, I mean, because like just watching that game and just reminiscing on Prime Rogers. I mean, to me, in my eyes, he's my goat for sure, based on the pure skill and talent ability that Rogers has. So I I don't know what y'all take is, but just reminiscing on back on Prime
So
Day, Rogers.
you said you started football late. You didn't watch any Peyton Manning growing up?
I did like for sure when he was with the Broncos, and like a little towards the end of
Oh, that
his
wasn't.
run with the Colts.
That was last Peyton Manning. That was. What did he play? 3 years at the Broncos.
I don't even remember.
I'm talking like pre-neck injury Peyton Manning. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know how anyone puts any quarterback over Peyton Manning, to be honest. Because personally, Peyton Manning's my personal goat.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. He was a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying that he's not. But when you talk about pure talent, that debate goes to Aaron Rodgers all day long. Peyton Manning was good at reading defenses. He was good at pre-snap, right? He changed the game because of his ability to read defenses before the snap. And if you roll back the tape, that's what he was known for. He was known for calling audibles, calling hot routes, or whatever the case may be, because he knew what the defense was going to do before they even did it. And so he knew exactly where he was going to go with the football. But if you look at his throws, man, they're not tight spirals or anything like that. I mean, some of them are like super lofty, and they don't look that good. But when you look at Rodgers, bro, like that dude, I mean, it's a
Oh,
crisp spiral. You know,
It's really like every throw.
dude, the 3/4 arm slot that he has when he's trying to get around a defender, like, bro, it is. And then Perk
so
Rogers,
so just
come on, dude,
because it looks better,
come on,
that
bro.
means he's
Kirk
better.
Rogers.
Just because it
No,
looks
no.
better, that means he's better.
I'm not arguing with
You
you
ever see
about
those
him being a
videos where you
better.
have like the supercar? You have like the supercar pulling up at a track, and then you get this fucking farm truck that pulls up right beside it, and you're like, oh man, this Lamborghini's about to gap this fucking farm truck, and the farm truck just leaves the Lamborghini at the starting line. That's basically what you're describing to me. Aaron Rodgers is that supercar.
No.
Meanwhile, you have like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady being the fucking farm truck. Just because it don't look as pretty, don't mean it ain't better.
All right, now hold on. Let me talk. I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than Peyton Manning. We're talking about arm talent. Arm talent it's going to go all day to Aaron Rodgers. Even just talent in general, it's going to go all day.
Oh yeah,
Aaron,
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers could escape the pocket. Peyton Manning couldn't. Aaron Rodgers has a tight spiral. Peyton Manning doesn't. Right? The thing that made Peyton was his ability to read defenses. But then you can also argue with Aaron Rodgers, his hard count is what made Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
How many times has he caused defenders to go off sides
free
on his hard counts? Oh
plays.
yeah, bro. Oh yeah, infamous that, and then the 12th man on the field, like everything.
So where are you going with? Because we're talking GOAT debate here. Is he higher or is he lower than Peyton Manning on the GOAT list? What are you saying?
Well, so in terms of just overall on the GOAT list, yeah, Peyton Manning's got him right now.
Because he
For sure, Peyton Manning's got him. But you also have to think too, like this is why I think that Aaron Rodgers is staying so long in the league right now. He sat for 4 years behind Favre. You know, like people don't remember that. Like this dude literally got drafted and was his backup for 4 fucking years before he was able to start playing. And so if you look at his stats, they look really low, and it makes you wonder, like, what the hell happened to this guy? Like, I could have swore this dude had, 80,000 yards passing by now. He's 40 years old. But then you go back and look at it, it's like, oh shit, well, he sat for 4 years. No, go figure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was drafted in like 04, and I don't think he started till 08.
Well, it's not Payne's fault that he was a first pick, and Rodgers wasn't.
He was a first round pick.
But what number?
It was probably like in the 20s, I think. I mean,
I don't even think
remember what
Payne was
past
number
that.
1 in his draft.
I feel like you're trying to like rage bait me, and it's not happening. You're not gonna make it work.
What do you mean?
I feel like you're trying
How?
to rage
I'm just
bait me
saying.
into something here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I
I'm defending
see
my
what you're
quarterback, bro.
doing. I see what you're doing.
Defending my quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers was drafted in
Payne was
05,
better in college. He was
05.
better in the NFL.
24th
hold up.
overall.
24th overall. And then Peyton Manning.
And Payne is either 1 or 2.
98 draft class,
At
first overall.
Tennessee.
First overall.
But
Yeah,
I
you're sitting here. What did he say right now? Cisco? He was like, you're gonna hate on my quarterback for being. It's not his fault he was drafted number 1 overall. I never said anything about that.
Well,
but
no, you're saying you got to remember that. You got to remember that Aaron Rodgers sat for 4 years.
Well, yeah, because you
Well,
asked
Peyton
where
Manning
he's at on
wasn't going to get drafted and sit for 4 years.
You asked where he was at on the GOAT list. And so that's when I said Peyton Manning is going to be higher on that GOAT list simply because, again, Aaron Rodgers, in terms of time played, right? I think they're at the same amount of years right now. What is this, Rodgers' 17th season or something like that?
I think it's his 18th, if I'm mistaken.
But he's only been physically playing in like 14 of them or whatever. Again, because he sat for 4 years. Like when you go and view the all-time, stats,
21.
a lot of
seasons.
people 21 seasons, but again, he sat for 4
That's
years.
what I'm saying.
behind Favre.
Yeah.
But if anything, more should be. Go ahead.
That was my counter argument. Is Payne was never going to be able to sit for 4 years because he was too good of a draft pick to put on a bench. So,
well, when you're first overall, that means that you were the
Payne
worst
was able
team
to
last
sit.
year. So of course he's going to start. But what is Green Bay? What was his pick? 24th.
24th.
I'd be curious, Cisco. Google this real quick since you have your phone out real quick. Google this shit. What is the average position that Green Bay falls on their first round draft picks every single year? What is the average position? Because I guarantee you it should be somewhere in the upper teens or the low 20s. Their average position in the first round pick. Because Jordan Love was like a 24th, 26th round pick. Matthew Golden was a
It just has over the last decade. Their average is 24.5.
Boom. So that means that they never have a shitty season for the most part. So anybody that any quarterback that's going to get drafted, I mean, obviously they've done it 3 freaking times already. They did it with, or 2 times already. They did it with Aaron Rodgers. They did it with Jordan Love. They drafted Jordan Love and he sat behind Rodgers, and that seems to be the recipe for success in Green Bay, because literally over the past, 30 some odd years, right? 35 years, they've only had 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's
How many
true.
freaking quarterbacks have the Colts had since Peyton left? How many have they had starting in the last 2 years?
2.
That's a
3.
franchise thing, not a player
Oh yeah,
thing. Now
3.
we're
Yeah,
talking
3.
about
My fault.
franchises.
3. So in the
Now we're
last
talking
2
about
years, they have the
franchises.
same amount of
We're
they have the
talking
same
about
amount
players,
of
bro.
starting quarterbacks as the Green Bay Packers do in the last 35 years. Yeah. Anyways, that's besides the point, man.
But I will also say Aaron Rodgers would probably have more accomplishments if he had better defenses too. Just like how your argument was with Josh Allen about the defense being inconsistent. But I just think there'd be more accomplishments from Aaron Rodgers if yep. I don't
Hey,
know.
I created something for this particular segment right here. Hold on 1 second. I created this little bit of thing right here, and here we go.
Go. It's funny. I
Hey,
just
Luke,
lost
you want to go
myself
ahead and
in it.
take your commercial break real quick? I got it, folks. We're on commercial break, and if you're watching, please like and subscribe. We
Ooh, I can't
appreciate the
hear you, Pimp.
follows. Yeah, you can't hear me, but they can. So the playback does pretty well. I have the volume super low, so. But we shall wait for Lupe to join back, as he is having some technical difficulties. And
Whoa!
Whoa, man. It was almost a foursome there.
I think Steve needs to take a commercial break too.
No, it was almost a
Oh, there you
foursome
are.
there. Did you see
There
that?
you are. There you are.
No, so you won't be able to hear me, but everyone watching should be able to, because I have the volume super low.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so like even on the playback, like when you go back and watch this another time, like you'll still be able to hear me. I have the music super low, but for whatever reason, I think out of y'all's iPads or whatever, it flares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
but I have
sense.
the volume like super low. So
Next segment.
Oh my god, bro. Hey, so
That was only 26 minutes this time.
it's getting lower and lower, right?
Bro, I'm telling you, remember
Hey.
when I was like 33, 31? It skipped 29 and 28 this time.
We're gonna start making a poll online so that way people can do it. And if you're watching right now in the chat, okay, so
When is Luke
Cisco's
gonna
been
get
having
kicked
this
out?
issue where his computer wants to kick him out after 30 minutes, and it's been slowly, or Loop has this issue where it's been kicking him out. It started at like around the 33-minute mark. It went down to 31. Now it's at what, 26, he said? So do you think he'll get kicked out next time at the 24 mark or the 22 mark? Let's
Or is it gonna go to the 26? Or just drop
or
it and
does
go
he
to 25?
or does he
Or
go
just go
back up
back.
to 30?
Yeah.
Does he go back up to 30? Let's find. I mean, only time will tell, right? So, but anyways, next segment was a beautiful question, because it's one that we all wish that we could be this person for just one day and just make all the necessary moves that we need to make
Justin
this game even
Herbert.
better. Okay.
Oh,
But if you could be the NFL, Justin Herbert, you're so stupid. If you could be the NFL commissioner for one day, what rules would you change?
Oh man,
Cisco,
Go,
I'll let you
Cisco.
go first. I'll let you
Hit
go
'em.
first, Cisco.
no more roughing the passer calls, and I'm gonna put that in writing for life. So that way, when the day's over with, they can't change it. No more of that. Oh, and also probably to eliminate the tuck rule and take that championship away from Tom Brady.
whoa!
Damn.
You can't change history. You got to leave it the same.
Damn.
You got to leave history as is.
Hey, why do
Oh.
I feel like in some of these takes that he has, I feel like he had some sort of like bet that was laid? I mean, granted, he would have probably been like 3 years old back then.
Yeah.
But why do I feel like there was a bet at some point that was laid that he lost, and just he has like some sort of like hatred towards it?
Dude, I lost my red ring pop that day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's like, I bet you this red ring pop that the Patriots don't come back.
so I got this ring pop or I got some Skittles. The sour
no,
Skittles.
Or you can ride my bike.
That's
With no
probably what he
training
ended up.
wheels.
He probably lost the bike.
But
And then
no,
he tried going to get it back, and then he went to the mom and dad and knocked on the door, and he's like, "I'm here to get my bike," and they're all, "What bike?"
You're right. What bike?
He's like, "Come on, man, the one I let you borrow a couple weeks ago." Oh yeah, that one. Oh, it's over here. Man, I ain't even tripping, dog. It's almost like it's both ours.
What the?
Oh man.
All right.
But no, for sure,
so-
roughing the passer. For sure.
Roughing the passer. Luke, what you got?
I was gonna say roughing the passer for sure, but I would take a lot of these. Like, I would leave face mask, but I would make face mask for both offense and defense. So running backs can't face mask anymore when they're stiff arming.
Oh, stiff arm.
Mm.
Yeah, it has to be straight fingers. Fingers can't close. That's it. And then it has to be fair. That has to be fair. If defense can't accidentally grab it, then the offense can't accidentally grab it. I think those unnecessary penalties for the hands flying in the face, those need to be fucking taken off.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Like, that's dumb. All these penalties that the quarterback are protected by, I'd probably take them all off too. And it's
Oh,
like,
the
oh
sliding?
man, yeah, like he sounds so harsh saying this, but it's like that's what I grew up like hearing what football was. Like, I grew up, everyone was like, name another, like coaches, and like my dad would be like, this is the only sport in the world where you can hit somebody as hard as you want and not get in trouble. Like, you have $1,000 worth of equipment on. Go lay them out. Like, this sport is all about controlled anger. It's controlled aggression. Like,
Bro,
go do something.
Loop. So when you took your commercial break, right? I was telling the
It got
audience
worse.
about your stuff or whatever. And somebody said too many bad websites. What you be watching on there, bro? What you be looking at, dude?
Dude, it's more frequent. That's probably why it's going down. Your time's going down.
Oh.
Probably watching it more and more.
My iPad's clean. This is a
Uh.
clean slate. And then I got VPNs on everything.
he's
So
I
even if I
deleted the
was on
history,
anything
bro.
nasty, it wouldn't get me.
He's like, I deleted the history before I jumped on. But then you Google it, right? And they're all in purple. To show that you've already
Wait.
clicked on it before.
Google, what's Google?
When you Google something and you've
Everyone
already
knows
been
you
there
got it.
before, it's not blue or whatever, it's purple to show that you've clicked on it before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, dude. Don't kill the
He's all-
mood,
I
he's
bro.
don't
all-
use
they
Google
caught me.
like that,
They
bro.
caught me.
I really don't use Google.
He's all. I just memorized the URL address.
What do you use? What was that old one from back in the day? What was it, like Firefox or whatever, something like that?
Firefox. No, I use Duck. What is it? DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo. I use DuckDuckGo.
What in the world? I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's like an
and,
encrypted.
You said you're
They don't
using
track
VPNs
you,
and
no
all that shit,
ads.
right?
Yeah.
You need to ask for a refund, dog.
Why?
Because clearly your shit's hacked. If it keeps getting worse, that shit ain't
It's
as
the
private as you
iPad.
think it is. It ain't as private as you think
It's
it
the
is. If that's the
iPad.
case.
No, it's not. The iPad is strictly for work. Like either my girl uses it for her work, or I use it for this. Like
Mm.
that's it. And her work is
You
federal,
probably-
so
You're probably taking too many bathroom breaks in.
this thing is clean. This thing is as clean as it can be.
Too many bathroom breaks, bro. Damn.
Oh man.
So
I cover the camera. What do you mean?
I'll put tape over it. Put tape over it. God damn. Hey, I get weary of that shit, bro. Like on our laptop, Cisco, I close that bitch.
Oh
off.
yeah, I close it
I
too.
get so
It's
weary
always
on that,
closed.
bro.
It's
Mm-mm.
always closed.
Bro, Teslas, if a Tesla comes in, I'm fucking taping that camera up, bro.
Dude, that
'Cause
thing's wicked.
Teslas, they
I
have
drove
they have
I
a
drove in
cabin
one, and
camera.
you can see people like walking around you and shit. Like it has like little ghosts or whatever on the map. I
Oh
was like,
yeah, that's
what
cool.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Cone,
The screen, the actual
signs.
screen.
Crazy.
I was like,
But anytime I'm working on a Tesla, I tape up all the cameras. I
"Damn,
want them
that's so
watching me
sketch,
like that,
bro."
up close and personal.
Especially after
I ain't
that.
hiding anything. We have our own cameras you can watch me on if something happens.
Bro, like I watched y'all seen that Snowden movie, right? Snowden?
Yeah,
Dude.
it's crazy.
But I know about it.
Like I was like so unaware of it, you know, and then I watched that movie and then I was like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, these motherfuckers are watching me. I was real quick, I was like, bro, how many
Yeah.
cameras I have in this house? Oh shit.
Bro, and then I don't know if y'all saw him when he was on Rogan. Did y'all see when he was on
No.
Rogan? Yeah, he was on
Oh
Rogan.
yeah.
I
That was
mean,
a
like he
long
wasn't physically there
couple
though.
years ago.
Right. I imagine he
Yeah.
probably
It's
couldn't
like-
be physically there.
Yeah,
Isn't he up in like Russia right now or something like
yeah, yeah. It's just crazy, crazy.
that? Dude.
But no,
Some scary shit in this world, man. That's for sure. But anyways, we got some non-scary stuff coming up. Let's talk about upcoming matchups, boys. What y'all think?
well, hold on. You didn't say your day as commissioner.
Oh, that's right. My bad. So I listed off a couple of them because I figured we were gonna land on some of these being the same. So I had y'all's roughing the passer, but my thing in particular is gonna be that the whole portion where the defender can't put his body weight on the quarterback. To me, that's fucking stupid, right?
Yeah,
let them tackle the goddamn quarterback.
yeah, that's done.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my thing is so eliminate the whole you can't put your body weight on him. But bro, sack his ass.
Yeah,
we wanna-
that's the whole
we
point.
wanna
That's the
see
point.
that.
That's pretty much where I was going with all mine. Get all those fucking dude. Get
Yeah,
ready
we
to
wanna
pancake
see-
him.
We want to see somebody get fucking mauled. But anyways, my thing is so automatic first downs on defensive holding. I think that's stupid. I think it should just, if you want to give them 5 yards, give them 5 yards or whatever, but it shouldn't be an automatic first down. Spot foul. I mean, this one might be kind of controversial here. It could go, some people might disagree, or a lot of people might disagree, but spot fouls on PIs.
That
Oh,
could
you're
turn a
thinking
game.
college now.
Like,
Doesn't college,
I don't
isn't it
like that.
Like 10, 15 yards in college.
Yeah, in college it's 15 yards, But in the NFL, it's a spot foul. So wherever the pass interference occurred is wherever the ball is going to get placed. And my thing is that how many
But
times
how's
have
that
you
not-
seen quarterbacks? How many times have you seen quarterbacks purposely toss up a prayer?
Yeah.
You know, and Mahomes being one of them, being the most infamous one. But they'll toss up a prayer, purposely throw it short where the receiver has to stop, and the cornerback is running full sprint because he's trying to chase his ass downfield, and then he
Yeah.
gets called for a PI because the quarterback threw it short,
Yeah.
and it's 60 yards down the field. Cisco, you said it right. It's like, dude, that turns the game. That turns a game completely upside down. You know, so that's my thing. Is I for me is like I don't like the fact that they're spot fouls. I wish they could be 15 yards. But then my last one, and then we'll wrap it up there. My last one would be bring back surprise onside kicks.
Yeah, dude, that's dumb. Why you have to like let them know, like that
You
Yeah.
gotta
defeats
let
the whole
them know.
purpose.
I hate that. I
That
hate
defeats the
that.
whole
I mean,
purpose.
That's
I
so
understand
dumb.
why they did the whole kickoff thing, how they want to do that. But if that's the case, keep the whole 20-yard, you know, whatever landing zone they need to keep. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that that's
Yeah.
cool.
Me too. Yeah.
But push the players back to where they used to be, and then let surprise onside kicks happen. That's
Yeah,
my thing.
because the whole letting them know, like they're obviously going to prepare for it, so it's not a surprise, you know. So that's the whole point. Is trying to get the ball back. So yeah, that
Yeah.
that makes no
Catch,
I mean,
sense.
catch
bro,
your
look
opponent
at there
off
was,
guard.
yeah. There's, I mean, you gotta catch them slipping somehow.
Bro,
You
because
eliminate the fun out of special teams, bro.
like the most infamous one that I've been seeing recently, when Pat McAfee, when he pretends to kick it, like he's gonna kick it far, and it goes like right in front of him, and he just lands on it because there's no one there to get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's like,
That was against
bro,
like, bro, those
Texans.
were legit.
yeah,
Those were
like,
legit, though, dude.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
come on, man.
Yeah,
That's why
those are
he's
some
goaded
good-
for that. For those type of plays.
Yeah.
That's such
No,
a Pat
no,
McAfee
those are
play.
good takes. Those are good
Yeah,
takes.
they so. So those are my. I mean, I know I
I don't
kind of
know.
rattled off quite a
I-
few of them.
I like the spot fouls.
Yeah, because I mean it changes the game like dramatically where that occurs.
Well, and that's why I said it could be a that one can piss some people off, you know, and I
Yeah.
get it, you know, but it's like, dude, like you just hate to fucking see it because the Chiefs, man, the Chiefs always do it, never fails.
Yeah, I mean especially a purposeful underthrown ball.
Mm-hmm. And see,
I mean,
that's the other thing. I mean, they should have common sense to that too, though, right? Like,
yeah, take those into
if it
account.
was that should be taken into account. If that ball's underthrown, it shouldn't be a PI at all.
Right.
You know, that ball's underthrown. But actually, you know what? That I just thought of. That came to my mind that I've actually this one I knew you guys would like this one. Okay, interceptions. If a ball's tipped, that interception should go to the receiver who was trying to catch that football instead of the
Oh,
quarterback.
instead of the quarterback, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Now, if it's airmailed completely over him, it goes on the quarterback. But if that ball's tipped in his gloves, in his hands, and then the other team catches it, that should be on the receiver, not on the quarterback.
What about tipped at the line of scrimmage?
That's a quarterback.
Tipped on the line of scrimmage, well, that would be tipped by the
Defender.
defensive lineman, though, right? Yeah, so that goes to the quarterback.
No, he's talking about like if a receiver gets thrown a ball and he touches it but it flies off him and it gets picked, it should go on the receiver.
Yeah, like look at the most recent one with Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle catches a ball. It hits him right in his gut, and he turns and it bounces right off of his hands and falls right into the hands of a defender. Like,
Or-
bro, that should
or
be
like
on
the one-
that should be on Waddle.
Like the one from last night with DK. DK had that ball.
DK
And-
Mac, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just like that. It should be
Yeah.
put on DK, not Rogers.
Yep.
No, I agree. I'm just trying to think too hard to find some backlash on it. I can't think of anything.
I just want to argue with somebody.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, he's looking to rage bait today, bro. Look at him. Something was in that. Something was in that pizza, is what it was,
Yeah, it was probably in that
Yeah.
ranch.
or in that
The
ranch.
power.
He just said, "Man, that ranch tasted so good. I just want to fucking rage bait the shit out of somebody tonight. I'm gonna fuck somebody up. Good."
I'm feeling feisty.
It's like, God bless. Anyways, let's move on to the next segment, guys. We got upcoming matchups coming in, so let's give out some hot takes.
Oh,
some
yeah.
hot takes, cold takes, whatever you want to give out. It's up
Oh,
to
yeah.
you tonight, boys. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out, okay? But you got Rams facing the Jags without Puka Nacua. How do you guys see this matchup going? Do you think that affects the Rams from being able to put away the Jags?
I think so. I mean, because he's their top receiver, obviously in the league right now with the most yards and all that. So without that threat there, they gotta look elsewhere. But I mean, that also begs the question: are the Jags ready for the other weapons to show out? Like, do they prepare for that?
I mean, they
Um,
still got Devontae Adams.
Well, I know, but I'm saying with your
Yeah, but
go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you look at Devontae Adams' output this year, granted, Puka's been getting all the balls. I think Devontae Adams is averaging only like 4.5 touches a game,
Yeah,
Well,
but you
that's
got to
gonna
understand
develop.
too that he's in that
and
veteran.
he might be the number 2 receiver.
Yeah, he's
At that many
he's in that
touches.
veteran. He's in that veteran spot. You know what I mean? So it's like obviously he's going to give up the main targets to Puka, but now that Puka's not going to be there, obviously he's got to
Yeah.
take that wide receiver 1 spot.
Yeah.
Which we all know that Devontae
but-
Adams is more than capable of doing.
Yeah, which I hope he does because I have him on my fantasy.
Is he
team.
though? Is he though? Look at what he did last year, bro. Look at what he did last year and the year before that. He did nothing, bro. The only reason why he's had a couple of good games is because he is a wide receiver 2. Now if he becomes a wide receiver 1, he's gonna get the better scheme going against him. It's gonna shut his ass down like last season. He ain't
Hashtag
doing
rage
nothing,
bait.
bro. He
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing.
Hashtag rage bait
That's-
today, boy. Oof.
Watch, bro. Watch.
Hashtag
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
rage
salty because I had him on my
baiting
fantasy
today,
the last
man.
3 years, and he ain't done shit.
Oh, here we go. Cisco Jr. over here. God bless, bro.
But is it not true?
Because I had
Is
him
it not
on
true,
here and I
though?
had him on there. And I picked Josh Allen.
Is it
to
not
win the Super
true?
Bowl, and- oh, here we go. I love it.
But how did Adams tell me how did Adams do last season with his
Hey.
favorite quarterback?
He did not do well. Okay. He did not do well. And I get that. Okay. But you also have to
And what about
understand. You also have to understand that it's about timing and it's about circumstance. And what we know is that the fucking timing was not good for the Jets, and neither was the fucking circumstance at the Jets. When is the
Right.
Jets ever a good fucking circumstance for anybody?
What about
In your
before the
lifetime,
Jets? What did he do that year?
I guarantee you that you could rattle off more bad shit that's happened to the Jets than good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, he did also go to a team where
The first joke that came to my head would get us canceled before we even become something.
Oh my god.
I mean, he went to a failing organization that just fired their coach. Now they're on their interim head coach, so that's already in the shitter. So
Dude.
there's not really a structure.
No, there isn't. They
And
don't
then,
have
of
a
course-
baseline.
And then, of course, the year before
Man.
with the Raiders.
All I'm saying is, you can do the whole Josh Allen clip this moment, but remember it come Tuesday or when did they play Monday? They play Monday or Sunday?
They play
Ooh.
Sunday morning.
Whatever. Remember this after their game, and you'd be like, "Damn, Adams didn't do shit." Just like
Hey.
Lupe said he wasn't.
Listen, I'm not telling you he's gonna go off. I'm just saying that in past he has been a wide receiver one back when he was with Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, and we know what kind of numbers he can put up. You're asking him to do it for maybe one game, 2 games.
Yeah, should be easy for him. I mean,
Yeah.
especially having now he has that structure with the
He can do
Rams.
this shit in his sleep, son.
I don't know.
Oh, don't you're not gonna get me,
I
bro.
don't know.
Anyways, next game, bro. Kansas City going against the Raiders with the return of
I
Rashid
don't
Rice.
know.
The return of Rashid Rice. How do you guys anticipate that matchup going? Do the Chiefs return to their old selves with Rashid Rice, or have they already been back since last week? What do you guys think?
Bro, I think we might see the first 100-point game. That's what I think.
Jesus,
I think
bro.
I think this is gonna be a 103-3.
I should have
Chiefs winning.
totally
Patrick
put the
Mahomes
hashtag
scored the
rage
first
bait
1,000
all
yards.
over this shit.
Yeah.
I should have
Patrick
totally
Mahomes is gonna be the
hashtag
first
rage
1,000
bait on
yard.
this thing.
Oh.
Talk about getting us canceled.
You
before
think
we
you
even
think
become
the Raiders
something.
have a
God bless.
chance, brother?
No, they.
You think
I
the
don't
Raiders have a chance?
I don't think they do, but I don't know about
But
no 100-point game.
stranger things have happened, dude. I mean, they lost.
Oh yeah, I'm being real serious about 100 points.
No, I know you're not being serious about that. But I'm saying, like, against the Raiders, because it is a divisional opponent, right? They play each other twice a year, so those are always
Yeah.
competitive games. Regardless of how shitty the teams are, they're always competitive games. You know what I mean? And the Raiders have in recent history, the Raiders have come up big in some of those games. Not all of them, but some of them. So don't rule them out completely, but you would need Seattle Seahawks Geno to show up and not New York Jets to show up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I was just about to ask, who's their quarterback right now?
Well, check the Vegas odds, bro. What are the odds? I guarantee somebody has to have a
Come
bet.
on.
What version of Geno is showing up
man.
tonight? What version of Geno showing up tonight? That is a Vegas bet right there. That is probably there whenever you're at Caesars and you're at those little sporting booths and you make all your sports bets. I'm pretty sure that one's there.
But to answer your question, I think the Chiefs, they start chugging along like their old selves. They're gonna start coming back just based off last week's win, and then going into this week, obviously they're getting Rice back. So I think they're just gonna keep rolling.
Yeah. I guess time will tell. But let's move on, right? So because I want to get into this one.
So Brock says the minus
shit, bro.
Oh,
Ladies and
150
gentlemen,
money line
we have entered.
with a 45.5 over, bro.
We have entered that part of the.
So
the show again,
basically,
where
Vegas
we're gonna have to
has the
take-
Chiefs mauling the Raiders.
What's the spread?
-12.5.
Minus 12.5.
That's what Grok says.
Oh, well, quit with
Minus
the whole
8.
rock. Just look up a straight up Vegas odd. Just what are the Vegas odds right now?
I was gonna get kicked out.
ladies and gentlemen, this is a point where we agree what he says.
Yeah. We'll take a commercial break, folks. We'll be back in about 30 seconds here. See you, Luke. And if you don't mind while you're at it, please hit the like and subscribe button, please. We appreciate any and all support that we can get from you guys. And we appreciate the comments too. We got one here from the DR that said Helen Keller over here. And I don't know who he was talking about.
Man, I don't know how
Hurry
Luke's
up,
at
I
two
got your
places at
answers.
once.
There it is. Now
So
he's
I got your answers, bro. It's still a minus 12.5 spread
okay.
with a minus 750 to minus 850 money line on the Chiefs.
Yeah, so all that means is that Vegas has New York Jets Geno showing up Sunday is what that means. That's what that's telling me.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's gonna be. I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, it's a good game. You know.
So he wasn't on mute, folks. Just so we're clear, he wasn't on mute. It's that his Wi-Fi signal goes out about 25 minutes into a
No,
session.
so that's what I was saying right before. Right before I got kicked out, I said, and whoever said that I was gonna get kicked out at 24 minutes was wrong because it is 26 minutes right now. And then that's when fucking Cisco was like, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is when we're gonna start agreeing with what he says." Damn it! So at 26 minutes on the dot is when it went out on me.
God bless, bro. I don't know why it does that to you. I don't know why it does that to you.
Every time.
It's not a
Oh,
Wi-Fi
McDonald's Wi-Fi. Got it.
thing. It's not a Wi-Fi thing at this point.
Yeah. Yes.
That's funny.
Well, it's strange that Cisco doesn't have that happen to him. But anyways, I digress.
He's newer.
Anyways,
He's newer in this subscription.
No
than I
bad
am.
websites.
No bad websites, exactly. Hey, so let's get into the next matchup because you got Carson Wentz getting the nod for a third straight week against his former team, Cisco's team, might we add, the Philadelphia Eagles. And so you get Carson Wentz, man. Guess you get a little bit of payback against Philly for all those years that they put him in. They just shit his ass out after he got hurt. Nick Foles took him to the promised land and won him their first Super Bowl. Does Carson Wentz get his revenge this weekend?
No. Because it's a must-win for the Eagles. That's why.
It is a must-win for the Eagles because they got to get the ball rolling. Otherwise, man, all hell's gonna break loose if they lose this game.
Yeah, if they lose this game, that's the cherry on top. But I'm gonna say no though, because it's a must-win for the Eagles. And
But Cisco, tell us exactly how you would feel if Carson Wentz just marched right into that motherfucking field and just right up for the freaking Eagles, dude. Tell me how you would feel. How did that make
You know what?
well,
I don't think we have to know because I think we're gonna find out that feeling after the game.
He ain't even
I
gonna
think we'll
respond
see-
to text or nothing, bro.
I
He
think
ain't gonna jump
we'll
on
be,
Monday's
yeah,
show or nothing.
he's gonna be absolute silent from us
He gonna be a no-show on Monday.
for
he'll
sure.
get fired on his day off.
Hey, but if they win, he gonna be the first motherfucker in the studio. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. All right, boys. 9:30. We rolling. Let's go. It's 9:29. Let's go. Let's go. I need a chat.
No, I like Carson Wentz. I even got a jersey from when it was with the Eagles, but obviously the injury kind of tore him apart, and it
Yeah.
kind of went downhill. It went downhill for him from there. But I mean, I thought he was a great quarterback before he got hurt. I mean, so if he does well, then that's just him being his old self. But I just don't see him coming out. I think because if I recall correctly, Jalen Carter is going to come back and play, although he said he was still hurt. But that should add something back on that D line.
So
Yeah, it just sucks,
I
bro. Like,
think the
he was-
Vikings actually
He
pulled
was
this
on
off,
such
bro.
a tear. You think the Vikings can pull this off?
I think the Vikings pull this off. I think the Eagles' defense is collapsing, and I think their offense is collapsing right now as well. I think the Eagles are kind of just collapsing altogether.
And you got Brian
The
Flores running
receivers-
that defense for Minnesota, bro. Brian
Yeah.
Flores ain't no joke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and Mason's starting to get the looks like he's starting to get a little groove in the run game, so he might be able to run it down y'all's defense that hasn't been performing in that aspect. The cornerbacks haven't been performing. I think this could be a closer game than people are expecting. It's all going to go down on Jalen Hurts because if you look at the season, Saquon Barkley's not performing the way he should be performing.
He's a no-show.
Like he's doing
no-show.
Okay to your average running back, but for Saquon standards, it's not quite there this year.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. All I know is that Cisco, brother, you can, if you need a shoulder to lean on tomorrow or on Sunday, if they lose, like, brother, we're right here for you. We're your bros.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Look at our
Don't
team.
leave us hanging.
We know a thing or two about losing.
Well, hold on. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think anything happens if they do lose?
What's that?
Y'all think anything happens if they do lose?
Yes.
No.
I absolutely think that they're going to start hitting the trade block.
Trading who?
For
AJ Brown.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so, dude. I think if they lose this game, AJ Brown. But honestly, too, if they lose this game, they need to fire the offensive coordinator.
100%. That's what I think too.
Yeah, don't even let them. If they're away, don't let them fly back home. If they're at home, don't let them out the building until you fire them.
There.
Yep. Don't even. Yeah. If he's in the building, just don't even let him walk out. Hey, you're fired. Gone. Don't even go out where the players go out. You need to go out where the customers go out. You know what I mean?
You need to go out that door where the trash goes out.
Because you
put that motherfucker on the red phone with 5 seconds left in the game.
Your card that swipes you
tell
into
him,
the building, that shit don't work no more.
You say, hey, you go out the guest stadium front doors.
Yeah, dude, because that offensive coordinator is not cutting it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying too. It's bad, man. It's bad. The way that offense is ran, which I mean, I think Jalen Hurts could take accountability for that too, because he could say, "Nah, we're gonna do something else," you know.
Yep.
So falls on both, I think.
So let's move on to the next game. So does the New York Jets get their first win of the season against the Panthers? Guys, remember, this was the game. I don't know if they're favored. Luke, you might want to pull this up on your Grok thing real quick. But they were favored 2 weeks ago to win this game. But they just took down the Cowboys. So, and the Cowboys beat the Jets. So I don't even think they're going to be favored anymore in this game. Let alone I knew they weren't favored in the rest of their games already. What does Grok say, Luke? What does Grok say?
I was asking. I was on your Google machine getting you the real.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it. He was on
spread.
Ask
Panthers are minus. Panthers are it's even game pretty much. Panthers are minus 1.5. Spread. Jets are positive 1.5. Panthers are negative 116 over the Jets plus 110. So I guess the Panthers are the slightest of the slightest favor in this game. The slightest of the slightest favors.
So it changed.
Wow.
The poor Jets, man. Just never fails.
So
I don't know that there's an end in sight for them, bro.
Do you think
they're
gonna go?
You know what they ought to do?
What?
We saying what to Steven, or we saying what to Cisco or me? Who are we listening
to? You. We want to hear. We don't want to hear you.
The Rage Baiter.
Oh,
the Rage Baiter.
They need to change. They need to change their name, bro. That's it. That's all they have to do. You're gonna have a name like the Jets in New York City.
Sell the team.
Just change the name. You're gonna have the Jets in New York, bro. After fucking 2001, just change. It's bad luck. It's bad juju. Get rid of
So
that
what would you
shit.
call-
Change it to something
What would you?
else.
What would you? What would
I
you
don't
call them?
know. Call them what's a good fucking what's New York? Concrete jungle legends are made of. Call them the
Empire?
fucking apes. I don't know. Emperors. Ooh. The
Emperors.
Liberty. Call them Liberty for the Statue of Liberty. I don't know.
Well,
Not
Liberties
the
are
Jets though, bro.
women's basketball team.
Maybe we'll probably leave that one for the chat. If the chat can maybe come up with a new name for the New York Jets, that'd be fantastic. Although nobody's watching right now, but if someone comes across this video at some point in their lifetime, maybe they can come up with a creative name. Was that Jackie laughing in the background?
Yeah.
She heard my dumb ass. She's like, "Oh, this guy, he ain't lying."
Hey, no one watches it.
That's funny.
Ain't a soul in sight, brother. Ain't a soul in sight. But
She's over there
anyway,
playing
so
Fortnite.
moving on then. So the Giants are gonna go to Mile High City. So you got Fofo in the 6 in the trap, baby. Do they keep that momentum going? What do you guys think happens there? Mile High City.
That's
It's a toughie.
yeah. I
tough.
mean, that is tough because I mean, Dart and Scatterboo just got to stay hot.
Well, that's what I'm
You know?
saying. They're hot right now. You think they stay hot, or do you think it kind of mellows off here against the Broncos?
Nah, I think it'll mellow down a little bit against the Broncos defense.
Is
I
it
think
at,
it'll
is,
mellow
it's at Mile High, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any game at Mile High, I don't care how good the team is. I always give it kind of like a 50-50 chance on how it comes out. The stadium is such an advantage. Everyone plays different
is.
when they get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, being that it'll be their first time playing there, I'm going to give the advantage to the Broncos. Of course, their defense is doing really well as well. So, this might slow down the train, but I think it'll keep chugging along
Giants.
pretty.
I think the Giants
pretty well.
stunned the Broncos this weekend. That's what I think.
Really?
I think they stunned the Broncos because if
Really?
you look at how they played against the Jets, bro, they barely snuck that win out against the fucking Jets, who didn't even want to be there. They didn't even want to play. They didn't even call a play at the end of the first half. They did not want to fucking be there. And they barely snuck the win by. So I think that with that momentum coming around, with Scatterboo, with Jackson Dart, I think they've obviously found their duo there. You know what I mean? That's the Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley duo right there. So I think they sneak out, or I think they stun the Broncos, and I think they run away with a win from them. They steal a win, which will leave the NFC East wide the fuck open with all 4 teams in the mix if they win this game this weekend.
Yeah, that's a crazy division right now.
It is wild.
And
Because you thought two weeks ago, you thought for sure it's a wrap. Philly's gonna win the division, it's done, and then 2 weeks later, here we are. It's wide open. All of a sudden, the Cowboys have hope, the Commanders have hope. Now the Giants with Jackson Dart and Scatterboo have hope. It's like, what the hell? Where did this come from? You know what I mean? So
I just don't think
Yeah,
they
I
stun the
mean-
Broncos. Because I mean,
Yeah, I would say they
I'm
don't.
trying to see.
I don't think they stay.
Well, they
I don't think
better.
They definitely stun the Broncos.
they better. I got Scatterboo on my
They
fantasy.
Hey, he
Yeah,
might
like,
be the only one performing that game, honestly.
It's like Too Fast, Too Furious. Remember? And he's sitting on his car with his girl. And he's all, "You think I'm gonna win, baby? Psst, you better. We got rent to pay." You better. We got rent to pay. All right, so that's obviously the Sunday games. We're gonna cap off Sunday Night Football. What is it? Tampa Bay versus Detroit?
No,
Or is
it's
that, no, it's Atlanta
it's
versus the
Fal-
49ers.
yeah.
Yeah. What y'all think about that one, man? Atlanta just got that big dub off of Buffalo, man. They're running hot on Bijan Robinson, bro.
Yeah, and then Drake London too.
Drake London.
Yep, he had himself a
He's
hell of
putting
a
up
game.
some numbers.
Yep.
I
Kyle Pitts
I-
is doing Kyle Pitts
God,
things,
dude.
which is
I,
nothing.
I wish it was Kyle Pitts have him on my team.
As I said, Kyle Pitts is doing Kyle Pitts things, which is absolutely nothing.
Yeah, dude.
And
It's
what the
normal.
49ers are coming off the loss last week, right?
I believe
Yeah, they just lost to the
so.
Bucks.
Yep, I believe so. But it was a competitive game. It's not like they just got blown out or got their doors blown off. You know what I mean? That's the thing, man. 49ers.
They lost 19-40.
He's like, oh wait.
I do not recall that. If I completely
19-30.
missed that. Oh yeah. See, that's not
19-30, my fault. Still
Yeah.
bad.
19-40. You
I'm
scared me.
dyslexic.
Yeah, I was like,
bro, I'm pretty sure I would have remembered a
Yeah,
loss.
oh shit.
Pretty sure
I
I would
mean,
have
which-
remembered a loss that bad.
which is crazy. I mean, because Jones had 347 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 picks.
Yeah.
So I mean,
They're in the fight, bro. They're in the fight. The Falcons are in the fight. They've obviously got some momentum going their way. I think I'll probably give the edge to Atlanta though, because I think that this win over Buffalo really kind of made
Yeah.
them feel some type of way. And
sparked
I
them
just think
for
that I think they really showed what they're capable of. And not to mention their defense has really been playing lights out, honestly. I mean, the record
Yeah.
doesn't show it, but their defense is one of the best defenses in the league right now. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
I think Atlanta sneaks out with that win. What about Tampa Bay versus Detroit? Who you guys got? Because that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a
That is gonna
good
be a
game.
good. That is gonna be a
I'm
good
going
game.
Tampa Bay.
See, I'm
See-
going Tampa Bay too.
See, I want Tampa Bay, but they're playing in
I'm not-
Detroit also.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah,
Baker,
but I
bro. He
like
looks
Baker
for
for
any
those
reason.
Competitive
He looks
games,
for
dude.
any reason to have a chip on his shoulder. And think about it, right? Like he got eliminated by the Lions. What was it? 2 years ago? He got eliminated in a playoff game in Detroit, bro. He looks for any reason to play with a chip on his shoulder. He's walking into Ford Field.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh yeah. He gonna be sitting there. He'd be like, "Yeah, you're a fucking
ready
pussy."
to bite the motherfucking heads off, bro.
I'm gonna go different here. I'm gonna go with the
That's
Lions.
exactly why.
I'm gonna go with the
Ooh.
Lions.
Hey, check this out. So
Why?
in the chat, would y'all trade Garrett Wilson for Chris Olave? That's a wow. That's an interesting trade right there.
The Jets, right?
Garrett Wilson
Jets
definitely needs to
receiver
get
for-
he needs to request a trade out of New York, bro.
Yeah,
Olave's a good receiver though. He's been on the come up right now. He might be Rattler's favorite target.
Yeah,
Rattler,
well, he's a very
Rattler,
good
what's his name?
receiver. Spencer Rattler, yeah. I mean, if the deal could get done, I would trade Garrett Wilson for sure for Chris Olave. I mean, if I'm the Saints, I think Garrett Wilson's more of a dynamic receiver than Chris Olave is. Not to put no shade on Chris Olave because he's really good in his own way. But man, you look at Garrett Wilson, bro, and how awesome of a receiver is, how talented he is, and for him to just be literally sitting there on the fucking Jets is just a waste, bro. Look at this. And then he goes, no, like on fantasy football. We're over here all talking about the actual league and shit, bro. Hell yes.
Yes, dude. He's been doing pretty well for me on my league, one of my leagues. Let me see. I got him starting this week. He's
Fantasy.
projected
Ooh.
15 points in one league.
What do the Bills need to do with the past 2 horrible weeks? Man, the Bills need to make a trade. That's what they need. They need a wide receiver 1. Matter of fact, they should call the New York Jets and see if they can get Garrett Wilson. They need
It's a
to
good
get
take.
somebody up in there, bro. It can't just be James Cook and Khalil Shakir. It's not going to get it done. He needs a true wide receiver one.
Well, but also fixing their defense too,
And
just like
what's
how
your
we
take on
talked about
Keon
previously.
Coleman?
Well, they're what'd you say, Cisco? The defense.
The
They
defense,
have
yeah.
some injuries. They have some. I mean, Matt Milano, bro. That dude comes in and out, and bro, he comes in for a coffee break, and then leaves. You know, burns his finger and says I'm injured, out for 3 weeks. Like, what the fuck? So Tony,
What's your
maybe
take
Garrett
on
Wilson.
Keon Coleman? You don't think he's a true wide receiver one?
So when they drafted Keon Coleman, they thought he was going to be the wide receiver one. They thought that he had that sort of capability, but you haven't, it hasn't shown itself. That's the only downside. I'm not, he's not a bad receiver, but again, a dependable target that you can throw a 50-50 ball up to that can go out and make that play. He hasn't panned out to be that guy just yet. Maybe he can, maybe he will.
Yeah.
Who knows? But it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's it been? 2
Shit.
years?
Bills get AJ Brown.
2 years?
Well, this is his second year. Last year was
Yeah.
his rookie year, if I'm not mistaken. So, it could go either way. I mean, depending on how good. But they need to definitely hit the trade block for sure. They need to see who's willing to give out a receiver. Again, let's look at some Jalen Waddle. I know is another person that was obviously in the rumor mill for trades before what's his name, old Mike McDaniels came out today and was like, those are baseless lies. Like, bro, okay. I'm pretty sure the Post said this is the only like solidified answer we've got from McDaniels all season long that we could understand. I'm pretty like I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure the Post like put some stupid remark out like that because he's been that bad talking to the media.
Yeah. In order for us to win, they can't get the ball. They can't score or whatever he said.
Yeah. But hey, so Rudy says, should I switch to the Patriots before it's too late? And I'm assuming that this guy's talking about fantasy. I'm assuming he's talking about fantasy. But it all depends on who he has on fantasy right now.
Who's his team right now?
Yeah, that's what we don't know. We don't know who his team is just yet. So, but maybe he has the Bills because he said, what do the Bills need to do with the past 2 horrible weeks? And then his next response was, should I switch to the Patriots before it's too late?
So I actually have the Patriots starting in that same league. I have Olaf. We might have the same roster here, buddy. I'm not doing so well, so you can take my advice how you want it. But
Rudy, so you're talking about the team that you actually
Tennessee.
You're talking about the team that you actually root for in real life. That's what you mean by this? He said, I'm ready to switch sides. That's what he said. He said, I'm ready to switch sides. Well, hey, brother, I'm with you, bro. I'm a Dolphins fan. So I've been ready to switch sides, man. It's like, dude, I'm just tired of being completely. I mean, not that I ever have my hopes high, but it's just a complete letdown every single season with the Dolphins, bro. Every single season. And I'm shocked that they haven't fired McDaniels yet. I'm really shocked by that.
That's shocking.
But then it got me thinking again, because over the last 20 years, no head coach has ever lasted more than 4 years. Maybe Stephen Ross is thinking like, well, fuck, let me give this guy 1 extra year. I never gave these guys more than 4 years. Let me give him 1 more year. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what they're going to do over there, man.
Maybe.
No, but Rudy, if
I can only think of one bandwagon team right now that I would jump to.
Who's that?
It's the Bucks.
I could dig that.
That's a good, yeah.
But I don't even know that you would call that a bandwagon team, though.
Why? Why you say that?
Because it's fucking Baker, bro.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
Baker. Who doesn't like that motherfucker? Who doesn't like his attitude?
So
Oh, here
much
we go.
hate.
In y'all's opinion, should the tush push be banned? So we've talked about this multiple times, actually. So Cisco, you want to give your take first?
They can't stop it. So why should they
Yeah.
ban it? Just because they can't stop it? Now,
So,
I will
oh,
say
go ahead.
though,
Go ahead.
I will say, since the defense isn't allowed to push each other, I think they should be allowed to push each other. If the
Yes,
offense can
and
do
that's
it,
where I was.
the defense should be able to do it. But
Yep,
I don't
and that
think
was that was
banning.
my take on it too.
But I don't think banning the play. I don't think it should be banned. Just because they can't stop it doesn't mean they should ban it. But like I said, I do think they should let the defense push as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%. Don't
Yep.
ban it. Don't ban it. It is what it is. They got to figure out a way to stop it. But if you're going to allow offense to push on each other, then you need to allow the defense to push on each other too, because it doesn't make it fair. It makes it an automatic play.
Right.
So everyone's saying that they're always off sides though. So that part I get, but see, that's where they need to do a better job officiating. You have line judges right there. They're sitting right there watching the motherfucking play. Like, how hard is it to just see that these motherfuckers are over? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Oh, dude,
you could say
the
that with a
coaches-
lot.
These coaches need to be bringing it up before the game to the refs too. Like, hey, I mean, I'm sure they are. I would hope they are. But like, hey, dude,
They
watch out for
usually
these
do.
motherfuckers when they're doing their stupid ass tush push. These cocksuckers are having half their line off sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think when they ran it, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago, when they ran it 4 times in a row,
Yeah.
All
like
that
that
was
really heated everybody up.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I don't want to be watching just tush pushes 4 plays in a row and
And it's like, I
like,
bet
bro.
they did that on purpose, 1000%.
Oh yeah.
I bet
Okay.
the headset call was, fucking Jalen, do it again.
Oh shit. Well, the crazy part too is that a lot of the offensive linemen, they say that they can't stand running the play.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Well,
They,
dude, it's so grueling, I bet.
oh
oh
yeah,
my
it's so taxing on their
God.
body.
Dude, I can't
It's so taxing
imagine
on their
just
body.
a fucking car wreck right there, dude. The 4 car wrecks in a row.
Yeah, essentially.
Pretty much, bro.
Essentially what's
crazy.
happening.
It reminds me of fucking 2005 Peter Piper bumper carts.
They're just having a CTE dinner all together. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Fucking
the
CTE
last
meeting.
supper indeed.
But yes, so Tony, to respond to your remarks there that they're always off sides, I completely agree, man. They are off sides. They do need to call that. But just in general, overall, from the NFL's perspective, like the officiating from the line needs to get better, period. Plain and simple. Because there's
Dude,
plenty of times where literally like the camera is angled right on the freaking line of game, and you can see players lined up in the neutral zone and they don't even call it
yeah. Well,
all
even
day long.
I've been seeing honestly, and I don't know if the line judge calls this or not, but I've been seeing so many false starts this season that are not called. So many.
Oh yeah, the Bills have been probably one of them. They've been getting away with it. The
It's
Chiefs
crazy
obviously
the
get
amount.
away with it.
It's crazy the
Yeah.
amount that I've seen this year.
Eagles.
I'm like,
But
oh,
even
false start, false start.
yesterday, the Steelers, they got away with a few of those.
Yeah. Which I mean, I think it's just like the whole officiating period, just like how we're going with the roughing the passer too, the whole body weight, if you barely touch their face, and it's just yeah, it's just not it.
So the whole thing with that whole false start situation though, right, is that if I'm not mistaken, right, the left tackle, the right tackle, because because of that particular position and the way that they have to have their feet moving a certain way. They're allowed, if I'm not mistaken, to pick up their back leg and start like kicking it back before the ball gets snapped, like a half second or whatever it is. They're allowed to pick up their back foot. And so oftentimes I think that's what we're usually seeing. But in some cases, they do take off a lot earlier than what's needed. And so again, that's when the flag definitely needs to be called.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I don't think it's allowed. I don't think it's necessarily allowed. I think they just turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah. I don't know the
bet it's like-
actual rule, but that's what I'm
I don't
that's the
think
only
it's
thing that I can
allowed.
think of.
I just think that it's just tolerated.
Yeah, they just let it happen.
Or maybe it's not as obvious to the naked eye because we're seeing it from above on camera. So we have more of a delay than real life action does. So who knows?
Yeah. Well, hey, you got your Texans visiting Seattle. The number 1 ranked defense versus the most explosive offense. Give us your take, Luke. How you think your team fares?
Dude, I'm actually really excited for that game. Like, CJ Stroud, he did really well last week against the Ravens. His last time out against the Ravens, we had a bye week last week. Hopefully,
You had a
he went
bye
into the
week against the
week with a
Ravens,
lot of
too.
momentum. Yeah, pretty much, right?
Every
Hey,
team
I'm
gets a
still
bye week
holding
against the
us
Ravens.
down. I'm still holding us down that game. If Lamar was there, that he would have had to score 45 points. We did what we had to do. We made the defense look silly. Just like you
Dude.
said, most explosive offense versus the number 1 defense. Texans haven't led, is averaging 11 and a half points a game for the
Mhm.
opposing team.
Yep.
That just means
But-
Stroud just needs to throw 2 touchdowns.
But
Hey,
Seattle
real
has a
quick.
good defense too.
They do have a good defense, but real quick, did you see that Gardner Johnson already got released by the Ravens too?
Yeah, the practice squad. Yeah,
What?
Isn't that nuts? Yeah, they signed
Wasn't
him to
he?
the
That's
practice
his
squad,
second team since.
and then like 8 days later they released him.
yeah.
Oh my goodness! I wonder what his problem is, bro.
Bro, from
Isn't
Super
that's
Bowl
his second team?
to
No, that since,
no team.
Since,
Yeah,
Yep.
second team. Isn't that crazy?
that's crazy, bro. That is
That's
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah, when 2
It
teams
has
drop
to
you in
be
the
a
same
personality
season,
issue or
that has everything to do with him. He's got to look in the mirror. Something's obviously not going his way. But
Right.
anyways, I wanted to point that out because he had brought up the Ravens and it sparked into my head. I was like, oh, Gardner Johnson was on the Texans, went to the Ravens practice squad,
Went to the
now he's
Ravens.
released. Now he's got
Gotcha.
no team. So, anyways, Cisco, how you
I
think?
think this
Texans
would be
game-
a really slow, not low scoring game, but it'll be like a 21-17 type of score game. Coin flip, whoever wins. Either way.
Yeah. What about J&S
Squad.
though? You think J&S goes off? No? You think Stingley's gonna wrap him up or what?
I think the Texans defense will cover him up pretty well.
How you got to go,
Yeah,
Cisco?
Well, I definitely think that the Texans will get more pressure on Darnold, so I think that'll definitely have a major play. But the Seahawks, like I said, have a good defense too, so I definitely got the Seahawks taking this one over the Texans because I think they're phenomenal on both sides of the ball. So I think it's the Seahawks game to win defensively. I think the defense is going to win it for them rather than the offense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what it'll come down to most likely. What CJ Stroud are we gonna get? Are we gonna get improved rookie year CJ Stroud, or we're gonna get sinking sophomore slump fucking CJ Stroud?
See, and just as much as you question CJ Stroud, one could easily question Sam Darnold too. Like, what version are you going to get from Sam Darnold? You know what I mean?
Which because the Texans are, I think, going to get more pressure on him. So I think that'll affect him for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at the way that he finished off the season last season, right? It wasn't the best. I mean, that's why they got eliminated and bounced first round of the playoffs. So it's like
Yeah.
You know, you're going against the number one defense. How is he going to fare? Is he going to be able to withstand the pressure? Is he going to be able to find open targets, or is he going to see ghosts? Like that, you know, so you can easily toss that question up for both QBs. We'll
Every
see.
time I hear "see ghost," dude, that's always gonna bring a smile to my face.
Hey, he said it, not me. Those are his words, not mine. You know what I
I
mean?
know, but that's what just makes it so great, bro.
That's gonna live with him
Every
for the
time.
rest of his life. Every time he throws a pick, oh, he's seeing ghosts again. He's seeing ghosts.
There he goes.
God, bro, that sucks. It sucks. But it'll live with him for the rest of his life.
I'll
But-
show up into his game in a Ghostbusters uniform. I'm here to help Darnold.
On Halloween night.
Halloween night.
Oh,
If ever Halloween lands
That's
on a
funny.
Sunday, what day does Halloween fall on this year?
Friday, I think.
it's on a Friday this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Y'all gonna dress up
So-
or
Y'all
not?
gonna be anything? I think we're gonna be stick figures.
How do you do that?
Like glow sticks.
It's just like it's just a black outfit, like a black outfit with fucking light up.
So glow sticks.
Yeah, it's literally like the green suit outfit,
Uh-huh.
but black with a stick figure that lights up.
Gotcha. Cisco, what about you?
So at night, you look like a walking stick figure.
We're planning on being Rip and Beth from Yellowstone.
Rip and Beth.
I don't know if y'all seen Yellowstone or not, but
I've seen bits and pieces. That's the dude from Too Fast, Too Furious, right?
yeah.
I'll take my coda back. That guy, right?
I think that's him, but I know for sure he's on Too Fast, Too Furious.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
with
I
him.
think he was on The Breakup, right? He was Vince Vaughn's brother or whatever.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that
talking
movie.
about saran wrap and shit with some chick.
No, I've never seen that movie.
You never seen The Breakup, bro?
Nah.
That is a great movie, especially if you're married. Oof.
I'm gonna try to see the different movies he's on. Yeah, for sure. Too Fast, Too Furious. That's
So
the
you
only
gonna
one
wear
I
a
see on here,
cowboy
but
hat?
I got
But
my
hey,
black cowboy hat.
here's a real question though. Are you gonna have the chaps on?
He don't wear chaps. I mean, he does wear chaps, but I'm just gonna wear my jeans.
Brother,
My
you need to
bootcut
put the chaps
jeans.
on. The
Nah.
chat says you need to put the chaps on. And only the chaps.
With no jeans, huh?
No jeans. They said hold the jeans, brother. Hold the jeans.
Hold the jeans at the chaps.
Absolutely.
But no, yeah, we're planning on being them. You, Steve?
No, man. I usually don't dress up at all.
Mr. Clean or what?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Improvise, man. Right there. Improvise. Just put on a white t-shirt with some jeans.
Yeah.
You should be a blue man.
Blue man.
I don't know. I've been wanting to dress up in recent years, but it's like I just don't know what to dress up as. You know, and my kids, they're always like all sorts of different weird, like
Different
Caleb
things,
last
yeah.
year. Caleb last year was that T-Rex.
Oh, the
blow-up
inflatable one?
T-Rex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a trip, dude. He has me rolling on the floor sometimes, bro.
Those
With
things are
some of the
funny.
shit. It's hilarious, dude. And he
Yeah,
went
those
and
things are
fired
so
it back up. We left the batteries in there, and then some bitch still worked. She throws it on the other day, and some bitch still everything still works. It's like, oh shit, all right. You gonna be that again?
Yeah,
Save me $50 or what?
dude, it's crazy how expensive freaking costumes are. Crazy.
Right? And they're so cheap. They're so cheaply made.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
they charge out the ass.
Well, I think that dinosaur one is like $80.
Yeah, it gets up there, man. They were pretty expensive
I
last
was
year. I
like,
remember
man.
that.
Like, man,
Yeah,
that's
50
crazy.
bucks
That's
is on the low
crazy.
end, dog. 50 bucks is on
Yeah.
the low end for a costume.
For like a baby.
Dude, when Caleb was a baby, we dressed him up and we put him in an all black onesie, and
Uh-huh.
we just grabbed like a piece of yarn and tied it to his binky, and then Yvette painted like a 2-liter bottle of soda. She painted it like silver and then like stuck it on his back, so he's like a scuba diver. That
That's
was
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
pretty
pretty
creative.
Yeah.
Save you the 50
Leave it
bucks.
to the wise, man. Leave it to the wise to make all the creative stuff, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Me, I'll just
Shoot.
throw a fucking sheet over my head, fucking poke 2 holes out, and
That
fucking ghost.
reminds me
Okay,
of
but you need to
Django.
hurry up and specify what you're gonna be.
Stupid ass. You're so stupid. He's fucking been rage baiting all night, bro. All fucking night. He's been rage baiting. It's crazy.
But that's why I said it reminds me of Django.
He's been trying to pick a fight all night. Oh shit. I mean, bro, if they're
Trying to look after you, bro.
no. Absolutely not. No, you're not getting me this time, bro. I let Cisco
That's
get the
funny.
best of me. He got my fucking dude. He
Uh,
had me getting hot with this whole Josh Allen thing. But you know what, man? We had a personal conversation on the side. We talked about it. We hashed it out. We shook hands over the phone.
And I won.
and then what happened?
We won't talk about that. We won't talk about that.
Oh man.
I swear, both y'all
Jen-
motherfuckers were trying to rage bait me the other night too. So I was like,
think chat just needs to
Bro,
know
that's the thing. I'm not even trying to
Luke and
rage
Steve's
bait.
turn. It's Loop and Steve's turn, chat.
I was like, how did I get put in the argument? I was the one that's told to listen and judge both arguments. That's all I was doing. My job.
yeah, it was once you started judging that it was a pretty one-sided judging affair, you know. So I was like, yeah.
Hey, but I was on your side of the argument in lifetime against Cisco. So I mean, imagine how he felt.
I don't think you were on I don't think you were I don't think you were I don't think you were on my side the whole time, because there was even a section of the video where you even said like, oh, I found a stat that actually proves Cisco's point.
But I still agree with Steven. I still think his take is crazy. Finish my sentence.
Me finish the sentence?
Yeah, finish. Put my whole dialect in there. Don't just pick parts.
Oh. Well, I don't remember what you said when you finished that sentence, but
I just gotta let chat know about when Steven said on our personal little chat with Lou, he said James Cook is the best offensive weapon they have, and then
here we
proceeds
go.
to say,
Well, hold on. No. Because we had just got done talking. There you go. You're cherry picking the arguments because we had just talked about Shakir already. We had talked about Shakir already.
It's because I got your ass.
No, it's because we talked about Shakir already.
Oh,
Anyways, yeah, he's been rage
Say
he's
baiting
it.
a
all night.
he's a James Cook's the best offensive weapon they have, and then he proceeds to say, "Find evidence of me praising their offensive weapons outside of Shakir. I'll wait." You just said James Cook's the best offensive weapon they have.
James Cook and Khalil Shakir. So maybe I didn't word it correctly. My bad.
Oh
Sorry,
man,
guys.
Oh man.
Sorry.
I just
I'm
thought that was
sorry.
funny, chat.
I had to
I
be
just thought that was
completely
funny,
direct
chat.
with y'all. So sorry about that. I'll make sure to be more direct with my words next time. I promise you.
Yeah, because that's a pretty big thing you said there. I was like, you just said James Cook.
James Cook and Khalil Shakir. Those are his only two weapons
But
right
you
now.
said outside of
His-
Shakir on that one. So I was like, bro, you literally just said James Cook. So
I mean, if I wanted
it's all
to,
right.
I could have easily edited that since we all have iPhones. Could have easily edited that, but
You could have.
I figured y'all were
But
picking up what I was putting down.
I saw it already,
as,
so
as
it
many
wouldn't
times as we
matter.
had done it. But anyways, it is what it is, guys. We ain't worried
Should have
about it.
been in
My
chat. Should have been
my
there.
argument still goes the same.
What about
Hey
your
man, you
argument?
can't be that mad. You're the one who made a whole video of me for the podcast on my bad take about the Cowboys.
A bad take? A whole video? Which one?
Yeah, remember I had like this crazy take on the Cowboys, and then you're like, ladies and gentlemen, let's look back at what he said, and then you made it like a replay, making fun of me and what I said.
Which one?
That was before my time, chat.
Yeah, that was before you,
Bro,
Cisco.
it was like our second episode. It was like our second episode.
But I didn't post it though.
And then he makes the whole Josh Allen intro. Yeah, you did.
Did I post it?
It was live. We were live on the podcast. Yeah.
Were we? I don't remember that.
Yes.
Well, what was the take though?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what the take was.
I said the Cowboys sucked. They weren't going to do anything, and that
Well,
they were
and
going to get blown out. And then they ended up putting up a good. They ended up putting up a good fight and almost winning that game. Who was it? It was the Eagles.
The Eagles?
Well, so it was because we were
Yeah.
talking about we were talking about with the whole Micah Parsons trade, right? How the defense was going to look and how the team was going to look. He was saying that they're going to suck, and so my response to him was that like, hey, well, the offense is still there. They still had CeeDee Lamb, you know, they had Javonte Williams, which we didn't know how he was going to pan out, but they had Javonte Williams, they had Jaden. I know I brought up Jaden Blue in the whole mix, and then obviously Jake Ferguson. And then you had George Pickens. So I told him, I said, the offense is still going to put up numbers. It's a matter of whether or not the offense is going to be able to outscore their opponents with how much points the defense is going to let up.
Yeah.
And then he starts telling me like, oh my God, no, they're going to suck. They're going to be trash, whatever. And so it was just like a little bit of it was like just having fun. Like, hey man, what happened? I thought you said they're going to get their doors blown off. They put up a pretty good fight. And then it's just I told him, I was like, I told you the offense was going to put up numbers. But we left it at that. So don't even sit there and say that I gave you a hard time about it. Nowhere near.
But that's
the
what I'm
type
saying.
of hard
Nonetheless, you
nowhere
called me
near
out.
the hard time that y'all
You
have
called
been
me out
sitting here.
live. I call you out in our text.
You're calling me out live right now.
Because you called me out. Well, I didn't call you out.
Exactly.
Cisco called you
No,
out.
none of us
So
called you
now
out.
we're
We
just
said that
ganging up
you were-
on you.
We said that you were rage baiting all day today.
Yeah, you're rage baiting.
You've been rage
Today
baiting
you're
on
rage
here all
baiting.
day.
Today you're rage baiting.
Dude, and I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not.
You were
even
looking to
trying.
have this sort of. You were looking to have this sort of argument right now. You've been wanting this to happen. You've been waiting for it. You've been praying on it all day today.
Rubbing my belly.
He was praying to the
Hope-
gods earlier today. Please let this happen. Give me the strength. and the
I want to rage
words
bait
that I
so
need
bad.
to rage bait somebody today.
You know, rage
Getting
bait
takes.
somebody
They're all
so
I understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, boys, it's been fun, man. I think this about wraps it up. Had a pretty good night tonight and pretty good show. I appreciate you guys, everyone who was in the chat. All the responses were great. We love to hear the feedback, and that definitely helped us kind of keep the flow going in the show. So we appreciate everyone who watched. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on Monday.
yes, sir. See the
Yeah.
results of week 7.
UFC this weekend.
And then we'll talk
UFC.
about upcoming.
Yeah, well, we can always see how these games go. Let's see who disappoints. Let's see who shines. And we'll go from there, man. But anyways, you guys have a good night. See ya.
Later, chat.